Hey guys, welcome back to My Squad Gaming. This is Zach here. I'm just going to do a quick video here to show you what we have been talking about with practicing with bots. I'm going to show you a quick setup here on how to actually get a match set up with bots so you can practice. This is not for trying to fight the hardest bots you can. This is for just practicing your aim, your hip fire, or whatever it is you're practicing at the time. I will go through this real quick for a setup for you, and that way you can do your own practice rounds and start increasing your speed and your accuracy. So here we go. Alright, so when you get into Modern Warfare, go to the multiplayer section and go down to private match trials and game battles at the bottom. So you're in multiplayer, you start off on quick play, if you just go up one or just go all the way down to the bottom there, you will get to private match trials and game battles. Click on that and you'll pop up to custom game. Click on custom game and you will have the option to either start a match, game setup, or what is COD caster. So you want to go to game setup and select mode first. Mode is important because you need to select free for all so that you can set the bots up properly. Now change the bots to 11 bots and put them on recruit difficulty. So remember, 11 bots and recruit difficulty. Go back up to game rules and you want to change the time limit in game to 20 plus minutes. You should be practicing 20 plus minutes a day just before you start doing your actual matches in game, whether it be Warzone or multiplayer. But I always do 20 minutes plus and then 200 points plus. And turn the match start time down to 5 seconds, so that way you can start right away and you don't have to worry about waiting for the intro there. Next, go skip advanced and go to player. Leave the number of lives on unlimited. Go down to your max health and you want to select 250 points for your max health. Now this is for practicing for Warzone because your health starts off at about 100 and each armor plate in Warzone is worth 50 points. So you want to add 3 plates, 150 health points. Now I don't know if this is exact science for how the plates react to being shot, but in my opinion this brings it closest to that point of how much it's going to take to actually kill those guys with 3 plates on it. And this will get you kind of used to shooting longer to kill somebody, rather than in multiplayer you just do 1-2 shots and they're dead. No, they've got over twice as much health in Warzone. So make sure you select 250 points for max health. And you don't need to worry about any other settings here in player. Now you go over to team, and I think there is nothing on here that needs to be disabled or enabled. Go over to gameplay. When you go over to gameplay, then go down to health steal and enable that. That is the one thing that you want to enable. If you do have kill streaks on your loadout, make sure you turn those to either completely off, or you can leave them on UAVs, just so you're not getting kill advantage in the practice round with the bots, because that's not the point of this. The point is to increase your accuracy with your guns. Now if you want to practice your cluster strikes or whatever, yes, go ahead, get those on there and practice with those. But I'm just talking about practicing with your guns, your weapons, your melee. That is what this setup is for. And you can select whichever map you want. Some maps are small and so you won't have any kill streaks allowed in them. Hackney Yard is decent sized and it's not too difficult to figure out all the areas of it, so you should be able to find the bots and get plenty of kills. Now just remember, this bot practice, if you are a terrible player, like Luke, my brother, he was a terrible player when he first started, you're going to die a lot from the bots. It's going to happen. But as you practice, you will see your speed increase, you will see your capabilities increase, your accuracy, your hand-eye coordination, you will see that increase over time. And that is why we are suggesting every day start with 20 minutes of bot practice. And maybe you don't practice the same thing every day. Maybe you practice just your aiming capabilities one day. Maybe you practice your hip fire another day, your kill streaks, your melee, your sliding, everything like that. Switch it up. Don't be afraid to practice different things to increase your skills in those areas. If you really want to increase your capabilities, you would want to increase your practice time. As they say, practice makes perfect, but don't burn yourself out on practice. If you're not enjoying it, it might be time to start a match. For me personally, I'll get into the practice, and before I know it, the 20 minutes is up, and I'm like, oh, I should do another 5 minutes. I was actually getting into the groove there and getting smoother in whatever I was doing. So don't be afraid to do more practice than what you set for yourself each day. But we do suggest 20 minutes a day, bare minimum. Do your practice. And then even if you don't play any more that day, at least you got your practice in and you are ready to go if you do play any real matches against real players. Once again, thanks for watching our videos, and if you like it, please hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button to be notified when we put out our next videos. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time here on iSquad Gaming.